All right,
Hello,
it is
hello.
time. Let me get this banner out of the way here. There we go. How you doing, Ribhu?
I'm good, man. How are you? Thanks
Good,
for
good. It's
live.
been a pretty busy week in real estate last week, huh?
It has been, and I'm looking forward to at least today was a little bit more chill because like all the apps went in last week. So
Yeah.
today I had like a second to breathe, which is good. So I don't know. We'll see. It's probably short term, but it's okay. Can't complain.
It does kind of feel like the market's heating up a little bit. At least I've had lots of people who I talked to maybe 6 months ago, and then
So you know what? I don't know if it's the market as a whole heating up, but specifically, the investors that we know and are talking to, like I feel like a lot of people have been sitting on the sidelines, kind of waiting for this to happen. Now it's happening, and people are taking advantage of it.
yeah.
I think a lot of people are trying to jump in this winter market, right? Get their project locked in for January, February. So it's pretty exciting to see. So,
Yeah, I know a lot of people who have been waiting for a long time until this
mhm.
opportunity, and the price is right. Um, Looking at the most recent stats, inventory actually went down dramatically
Wow.
with sales going up. So
Hmm.
this may be the turning point. Hard to say. Can't predict the future, but signs seem to be pointing towards it.
Yeah, I agree. And I think, people forget that real estate's like, a wider time horizon. So this turning point might be, a couple months, but it's not gonna be a long time. I don't think so.
No.
Um, so sentiment's changing too, right? And that's a big part to play. Has a huge part to play. For better or for worse, has a huge part to play. It's market sentiment. So we'll
Yeah.
see, man. We'll see.
Yeah.
But buckle up.
Yeah. Hopefully we won't go back to a million offers again. It's not fun for anybody except for the selling. If you're selling, it's fun.
Yeah, 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 100%, 100%.
All right.
What do we
So
got on the books today?
today we are going to look at something a little different. I've been trying to make sure each episode of ours follows some kind of a theme. So today we're going to look at new construction investment opportunities,
Mhm.
and specifically a slightly different way of looking at investment properties. Because I know a lot of people when they buy new construction, pre-construction, they're either buying condos in Toronto that are like 5 years out, or they're buying one of these cookie cutter single family homes in a subdivision. Usually, I think people have been traditionally they've been buying in like Oshawa, Whitby area, and as they got price out of there, they started buying in these more small communities. So like Belleville, for example, and when you're looking at some of those prices there, like for example in Belleville, a single family new construction detached, something with a big two-car garage still costs like something in the 700 $800,000. And from as a value investor, really hard to make that case. So today I'm going to show you some different new construction homes that could bring better returns for spending the same amount of money and also dealing with this. Like one of the benefits of new construction is that everything is brand new. You shouldn't expect anything to break, and you have a 10-year warranty, right? So these properties we're looking at are still going to have the same benefits, except there's something different about it that will bring you more returns. So let's go take a look.
Let's do it.
So this is the first property I want to look at. I don't know if have you seen this property?
No, man, I won't lie. I haven't looked at new build in Belleville since I bought my last house to live in.
So this property is a pre-construction
Wait, can you
duplex.
zoom out for a second? Sorry, I got distracted by something. How many meters are on the side of that house? On the other one?
Uh, what are you talking
Bro,
about?
look at that.
Oh
Look at
no, it's
that.
two with an empty one.
Probably the same for this.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
cool. Spoiler alert. Sorry, I killed your surprise, did I?
No, no, just yeah. So this is a duplex. It's an up-down duplex, purpose-built from the builder. I
Hmm.
believe there's a couple of these in a row in the subdivision that are like this. And what's really cool about this, it has a two-car garage.
Yeah.
Each garage is actually for each unit.
That's
Yeah,
sweet. That
yeah.
is sweet. That's a
So
good idea.
and because it's new construction, everything is separate, fully separate. Full mechanical systems are separate. There's nothing in common between these two units at all.
Beautiful.
So just gonna look through the pictures. There you
Oh,
go. Here's the
there's the
two
meters
meters.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. And everything else is what you expect with new construction built recently, right? Pretty much
Yeah.
standard modern construction. There's your garage.
Who
There's
built
your
this one? Do you
upper
know?
Frontier Homes.
Okay, cool.
Supposedly they won Best Builder of the Year last year for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Quinty
Nice.
area, but
Nice.
I'm not too familiar with them.
Gotcha.
As you can see, look at these finishes. That's quartz countertop, nice cabinets.
Hmm.
Everything's pretty nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
What you would expect from a new construction detached home,
100%.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's your bedrooms
That's nice.
and your living room, I guess.
Yeah.
Patio with a deck. Right, here's your view.
Nice. Lots of space.
hmm And now I believe this is the upstairs mechanical room
Sure. Yeah.
with the washer and dryers, on-demand hot water tank,
Nice.
its own furnace. And then there's a side door, just like how you would do a bungalow conversion with the side door. They did the exact
Yeah,
same
yeah.
layout. The side door that goes straight to the basement with its own garage that also goes
That is
into the
nice.
unit. Separate
Oh,
panels, of
okay.
course. I believe each unit is 200 amps, which is pretty insane. Um, and here's the basement unit. Almost just as
Oh,
good as the
wow.
upstairs. Yeah,
100%. Yeah. And I guess when you build it that way, like you could make sure yeah, that's nice.
yeah, yeah. So, like, if I was like some high-powered lawyer making 400 grand a year, I'd probably just buy one of these. And who wants to manage contractors?
I mean, not even that, man. Like I'm thinking, like, let's say if I had to go, like, if I was moving to Belleville today as a P&G engineer, especially, like with Lummy and I and everything, I would 100% be buying this right now
Yeah, yeah. Live
because
upstairs,
I would
rent out the basement.
income helper, primary res, put less than 20% down, move in the top, get a room out. I would do the exact same strategy I did when I first moved to Belleville, except in this. I live in a much nicer place than I did when I first moved to Belleville.
Yeah. So pretty nice. The units are just as good as the upstairs. And
Yeah,
look at this. What is this telling you?
he did something.
It's radiant floors, heated floors.
Is it actually? I didn't want to assume that. That is, oh, we're talking
Yeah,
luxury over here.
luxury basement apartment, man. Well, I mean, I would hope
Yeah,
so if you're paying this kind of money, but
that's fair. That's fair.
like, keep in mind, like something like this, not even duplex in Whitby is like 1.2 million. So
Yeah, yeah, no, 100%. Like this is good. This is a good property for sure.
yeah, yeah. So it's under construction. I think it's done now. I think they took these photos earlier. This is before they put the exterior bricks on.
Gotcha. Yeah,
And they did have an alternative. They did have a full feature sheet available here.
nice. Oh yeah, and it's down in Potter's Creek, so pretty nice area as
Oh
well.
yeah, premium neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
Fire rated, sound rated walls and floors between living units. 9 foot ceilings on the main floor,
Oh.
8 foot ceilings in basement. Each unit is over 1,000 square feet. Separate
Hmm.
garage for each living unit. Separate hydrometers, panels. Full kitchen and laundry in each unit. High efficiency windows, HRV. Basement, in-floor hydronic heat. Damn.
Nice. Yeah, that is nice.
And here's what I mean by, so you see this red line here? That's the fire
Yeah.
separation line.
Oh, nice.
So this garage here, you can see how it goes into the first floor, and this garage can go right into the stairwell to the basement. It's brilliant design.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, and you get 2 bedrooms each. Good sized bedrooms too. 12 by
Hmm.
10. Yeah,
Wow.
these are great.
Yeah, that is a good size place, man. I really
Yeah,
like it for sure.
yeah, with Terran warranty and everything. So we won't go into too much of this detail, but like here's the level finishes. Pretty pretty nice stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
100%, man.
so based on what you see here, how much do you think each of these units could rent for?
Oh, you're definitely pushing upper end here.
Hold on, let me just
Uh,
I just got to open out the sheets. I forgot to open up the sheets.
All good.
All right. So that's no longer the purchase price. We're talking.
Before we jump in there, it's 2 bed downstairs as well, right?
They're 2 beds each. Yeah.
2 beds each. Okay.
And they got a
Hmm.
garage and everything, but they're all paying their own. Everything is fully separate, so they're all paying for their own
Yeah.
utilities. I'm
Yeah.
thinking a little bit over 2,000 for the upstairs.
I would push 2,500, man.
2,500 up. You know,
Man,
yeah,
bro,
you know
like
what?
when
You're
you
right.
yeah, because like when you think about a renovated upstairs unit right now with no garage, you're like 22, 23. Now you're in Potter's Creek. And like
Mm-hmm.
people pay big money for to be in those neighborhoods, right? Like I have one townhouse in Settlers Ridge, so similar but north. And like, that feels like that, like, right?
Mm-hmm.
With pretty solid tenants because everybody wants to be in that community. So I would
Exactly.
say 25. Like you're pretty much a townhouse, yeah, and I have mine for about 2,400.
What about
Up
the
in Settlers
basement
Ridge
then?
from where, yes. I would probably push 2 grand.
21,
21,
2,000,
yeah.
21. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
All right. So boom, 4,600 a month in income. I
yeah.
don't see your $1.2 million Whitby single families renting for that much.
No, no, no,
Yeah. Your downtown Toronto condos can't even rent that much for the
no.
same
And it's
price.
and frankly, there's a lot of people from Toronto. Like I'm thinking right off the bat, like this, you're pushing this to P&G, you're pushing this to Amazon, all the engineers coming in, all the pharmacists coming in. Yeah, you sell them on the radiant floor heat that they probably don't need but gonna love. I would. I know that would be me if I was coming to Belleville for the first time, right? So,
Yeah. Uh, so running the numbers, the only thing that's unknown is the property taxes because this is new
oh, okay.
construction. It's yet to be assessed. Um, just from the
So,
top of my head, in my experience, something like this tends to be around like $5,000, $6,000 a
yeah, yeah,
year.
yeah, that makes
So let's.
sense.
I'm just gonna use 6,000 just to be a little bit on the higher end, just to be
Yeah,
safe. Obviously, don't rely on this.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
We're just doing the top of our heads. Insurance, I would this is a mix hit and miss because everything is brand new. You don't expect anything to break, but yet
Yeah,
the replacement cost is going to be quite high from an insurance
correct.
perspective. So you're probably and it's a duplex, so risk for them is a little bit higher. I think we're maybe 150,
Yeah, I was thinking
rough
on
guess.
150 exact. Yeah,
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 repairs and
and then
maintenance, I like you can almost like nothing.
yeah, because you're gonna have a builder's warranty, I'm assuming,
Yeah, yeah. So
right?
like I'm gonna run it at zero just because you. Okay, let's do one.
Mm,
$50 a month. That's fair.
yeah,
Property management. If you bought this, would you hire a property manager?
probably not. I think it fits some of the other examples where it's like probably for placement, but then ongoing probably not, especially because I'd have
Okay.
to build a warranty there, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. Let's say you do this yourself,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Utilities would be zero, and there are no condo fees here. It's a freehold
yeah.
property.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah,
To buy something like this, 20% down. Are we still at 5.9 ish? It
yeah,
went down even a little bit more lately, hasn't it? Like I noticed,
yeah. I still think,
bond
I
yields
still
are
think,
even lower.
yeah, I still think that that's safe. Um, it's probably not posted rate, but I think you can get discounted there without, buy down or anything like that. Um, to the
Hold
year
up, is this
round.
cash flow positive?
So just one thing, is that priced HST in or out?
Without, I would assume it's without HST. Keep in mind, if you rent out everything, you can get your HST back, the 24 grand,
Yeah. Mm.
right? So it's
Oh, yeah.
effectively null, right? It's more money
Yeah,
that has
sure.
to come out of your pocket on closing.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's not like
You
owner
get it back.
occupied where you can get the builder to get the money. If it's for rental purposes, you have to pay out of pocket first and then get the money back afterwards. So hopefully you have that extra cash.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, Land transfer tax, that's going to be a lot higher.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, $12,000.
Whew.
Whew.
I love how you're surprised, man. I've been doing some Toronto deals and that's cheap.
Right, because Toronto deals are even more expensive and everything's double, right?
Yeah,
So you're
exactly.
looking at paying like 30 grand in land transfer tax. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's stupid, man. I don't.
Oh,
Yeah, it's stupid.
yeah, zero. What am I doing? Zero renovations, of course. You're not. Yeah. So hey, look, a
That, that
pre-construction property that's cash flow positive. Who would have thought?
that's pretty sick. Actually, we gotta like screenshot the text you sent me before this, so people believe that you were like, yeah, we're gonna look at a pre-con. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be cash flow negative, but well, look at that. It's a solid play, man. I think it's because it's well built, right? Well built, good area. You could command that top end rent and push rent, right?
Yeah.
So,
I do want to go over something here. This statement here:
oh yeah,
get 25,000 cash back or an interest rate
let's
buy
do it.
down of 1.5 on this home. What does that exactly mean for the buyer from your perspective?
Sure, yeah. So, an interest rate buy down, it can happen in a few scenarios. You know, whether your mortgage broker buys it down. Sometimes people in the military have a buy down. Sometimes builders give a buy down like this, where essentially they're paying down, a portion of your interest payment spread out over the mortgage term. So then effectively, it's like you have a lower interest rate. So let's say in theory it's 5.9, I guess, well, 1.5, that's a big buy down. So now you're at like 4.4%.
4.4.
Yeah,
So
percent
do I
interest
run
rate,
my
right?
numbers at 4.4 then?
4.4. Yeah, you do.
Look at that cash flow.
So
I'm buying this.
yeah, like that's actually unreal. So I mean, so you can do that, or you can just take the cash up front,
Yeah,
right?
25K right here.
Yeah. So I mean,
So
I'd have to do the math. I'm assuming that's equivalent to 1.5 over, let's see, on a 627K loan.
probably 5 or 3 years.
Yeah, it's 4% total of the loan amount. So yeah, divided by three. It's about 1.5 over a 3-year term.
Okay. So they're buying down your interest rate for a 3-year mortgage
Yeah.
and you're paying 1.5% less.
Yeah. So let's say your interest rate's now at like 4.7% because it's a bit of a shorter term. Because I think we were running at a 5-year term, right?
Wait, if I was buying this for my primary residence and I get a 1.5% buy down, what
And
rates am I paying?
oh man, like especially if you're insured,
Yeah,
putting less than 30% down. So insured right now is like you could get it as low as like 5.3, 5.4.
5.3 minus 1.5.
Like
3.8.
3.8.
Back to 2021.
Yes, I mean they say some conditions apply. So I'm actually that's a
Yes.
sweet deal, right? Because I mean
Yeah.
bottom line is even if it's not on the term you want, 25K cash back is unreal.
Yeah.
Personally, I would probably take 25K upfront.
How does that work from a mortgage perspective? Do they reduce your loan value by that if they knew you're getting a
Uh,
25K cash back?
what we need to clarify is if they're doing it on close or after the fact.
Okay.
Um, so they should not reduce your mortgage, right? Because you still owe them, because then it'll just be a credit on your statement of adjustments. So you still,
Okay.
so your loan amount should stay the same, which is why it'd be the same. Because I mean, even the 1.5% is towards your interest, right? Um,
Right.
so yeah, it's a sweet deal.
It
That's
is.
cool. That's
That's a
cool.
very cool one, huh? That's a cool one.
Yeah,
I
because I
want to
mean,
show you.
you could even in this case, I like, okay, this is my personal thing. Like, if I was jumping in here, I would take the expensive 1-year mortgage to get in, knowing, rates are likely coming down, or even ride the variable down, knowing I have a cash buffer of 25 grand to ride down with me.
That's pretty sweet, man.
Right? And then, yeah, I don't know. I'd have to do
And
the math because I'm just talking high level, but my initial gut tells me that.
here's the thing. Most of our duplex conversions, they're what appraising in the mid sixes right now.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
you're paying this minus 25K is
Yeah.
only about 100 grand higher than a duplex conversion. So you're
Yeah.
paying 100 grand premium for getting something brand spanking new with 2-car garage in a premium neighborhood with a
Yeah.
tear warranty.
Yeah.
So pretty
Separate
worth it in my
garage,
opinion.
separate utilities, great service, everything
Yeah.
updated. Like your capex is gonna be almost nothing, right?
Hmm. All right, I want to show you another property. It's same idea, but a little bit more fun.
Okay.
Have you seen this?
I have not, but I know Riverstone Way.
Yeah, so this is a Geertzma built. I like Geertzma. My
Yeah,
house is
I love
Geertzma.
Geek. Yeah, Geek solid. Yeah.
What's this?
Whew.
What's
Wait,
that?
what? Oh,
That's an
what? Is that
above
a
garage suite.
what? Is this Toronto? What is going on?
Yeah, you see that's for the garage unit.
Yeah, and this is actually so earlier on, I mentioned Settlers Ridge and the neighborhoods up north. This is in there, right?
Yeah, this is just north of the 401. Let me see if I can pull
Correct,
up a
yeah.
map here.
Yeah.
Very premium neighborhood as well, right here.
I am surprised that that's there.
Oh, I was surprised too.
I would
They're
have never guessed that.
definitely
Wow.
leveling up because they understand the demand for people looking for a supplementary suite to
Yeah.
help them pay for their mortgage. So this is what's designed for, and this is about as separate from your main home as it gets, right?
And this is as good of a community as you're gonna get. Like these are quadruple A like tenants
Okay.
that you're gonna get here.
So to make things more fun, this road here is a laneway.
Wow. Look at
Yeah.
Belleville stepping it up.
Yeah, it's a private laneway. Technically, that road is condo managed. There's a $40 a month
Interesting.
condo fee just for
Okay.
the maintenance of that road.
Oh wow.
And so
That's
the house,
interesting.
it's their they call it their urbanism designs, where the main house faces the main street with no garage in front of it, and there's a laneway in the back where the garage faces that. And I would say one in every 5 or 6 of these homes, there's a unit above the garage.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is pretty sweet, man.
Yeah. Yeah, you see how, and so there's a door that goes in the garage, and this door, I think, one of these two doors goes upstairs into the garage unit.
Oh yeah. That
And
makes sense.
it's not detached. There's a breezeway between them, so you can get in, park your car, and walk through to your main house.
Nice.
And because it's the urbanism design, there's actually way less grass.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
but
yeah.
instead they focus on the more of a private urban patio space, which I love.
Yeah, yeah. Put your barbecue there, put your couch out there. You don't need to
Yeah.
maintain it. 100%. That's beautiful, man.
And this is what the inside looks like. I'm pretty sure this might be a model home.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It probably is, but I mean, the same idea, right?
hmm I think this is a
Wow.
little bit more premium in level finishes than the last one we saw.
Yeah, that's that's really nice. Jeez.
Like this, and then they put the laundry in the breezeway. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, this is nice. Wow.
There's your bathroom, stone countertops.
Wow.
Yeah. How many bathrooms? I think there's 4 bathrooms total between the two units.
Alaska. Okay, that's nice.
And this is the ups. I believe this is the apartment. You can see the little balcony they have there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And this is what This is the garage suite
Okay,
apartment looks
nice.
like.
Nice.
Yeah, garage suite, uh, bathroom. Lost
Nice.
the word for it. Yeah, yeah. Where is the number of bedrooms? Yeah, so there's 5 bathrooms total and four
Okay.
bedroom, which means is the main house has 3 bed, 4 baths.
Yeah.
That's a lot of That's a lot of bathrooms, man.
Yeah. Lamia approves. Look at the chat.
Oh shit, Evan. Honestly, if I just like when I just moved to Belleville as a pharmacist, I
This would
totally would
be.
have just bought this and lived in a 1 bed apartment and rented out the
Oh,
other.
yeah, yeah,
Vice
yeah.
versa, right? Just
100%.
it
Yeah.
it would be the smartest thing any young professional could do. And you get to live in luxury in a
100%.
nice neighborhood as well, right? Beautiful
100%.
neighborhood.
Nice neighborhood. Yeah. This is amazing.
Yeah. Shout out Deanna. She's the one that sold my current house that I live in. She
Oh,
works for the
nice.
builder.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So
Yeah, let's look at some numbers.
first things first, I want you to guess how much the garage suite could rent for because I have seen some comps. I just want to see how accurate you are. It's a 1 bed, 1 bath.
Pressure's on. One bed.
Yeah.
I still think we're pushing 2 grand.
It is. You have to pay for all utilities though. and it's only
Mm.
one bed.
Mm.
So I'll just show you the most
I still
recent
put it to,
comp,
yeah,
1700.
1700.
Keep
Okay.
in mind this leased in like a week.
Yeah.
So if you tried a little harder, I think you could have got more.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think if you put it for 1800, it still would have rented pretty fast. It just wouldn't be as fast, right?
Yeah. I think we could push more, man.
I think so too, but
Yeah, like we
not
gotta
everybody is
what?
as aggressive as us.
Yeah. Or maybe they found the right tenant too, right? Sometimes you
Yes.
flex to get the right tenant in there. So
So this one's a little bit 859. No buy down on this one either. All right.
okay.
Equals. I'm gonna use 1700. I'm gonna use 1800 because I genuinely believe the back can be 1800 at least. At least there's no doubt about it in my mind. What about a front though? A 3-bed, 4-bath, gorgeous luxury model home
At
with a
least
garage,
20 with a garage, right? Yeah, because
right?
I
Because they get
guess
the garage.
okay, so I guess that's where I'm pushing 2 grand because I'm thinking the 1 bedroom apartment had the garage. But
No.
if we get the house a garage, at least 2700.
Okay. So yeah,
At
the garage
least.
suite gets to park outside in this
Okay,
ugly
that makes
gravel
more
pad.
sense. Okay, that
Okay.
makes more sense. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I understand. We're on the same page.
So, but can we still say 1800 for the garage suite?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So 2700 for the front.
Yes, at least because we have similar units currently actively rented out.
Yeah.
Similar, yeah.
These numbers, I think, we're mostly going to be the same. Um, the only difference is that there's actually a $40 a month condo fee now for this one.
Okay.
And land transfer tax is just going to be a slightly more.
Okay.
But so this number, the numbers on this one is just won't be as good as because the income
No.
compared to that one is similar, but this was a higher purchase price. But I
Yeah,
think, in my opinion, this might be a better neighborhood than the other one.
it definitely is. It is, and the price is usually reflected in that.
Yeah, so you're slightly cash flow negative here.
Yeah.
With that being said, a pre-construction home, I think this one you're paying a bit of a premium because
Paying it
of
because of the neighborhood
well,
and all
I
of that.
think
Yeah.
I think there's some upgrades that have already been selected on your behalf because of the model
Okay.
home,
Gotcha. Yeah.
right? Because I don't think that by default it comes with this stuff.
Yeah. No. Got it.
So that's
Got
probably
it.
worth like 59 grand out of the 859.
Yeah. Probably. But it creates that value in the house, right?
Yeah,
For
and
sure.
as someone who would want to live there myself, I so they did an open house for this, something like this, not too long ago. I walked inside and I'm like, man, why did I buy the house I currently live in? Why didn't I buy this? This would have been so much smarter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
This
I
is
bought
yeah, same thing, man. Same thing. If I was moving back to Belleville, one of these two I would have been buying for sure.
like my house appraised for this number not too long ago.
Yeah, nice.
I could have sold my house and moved into this.
Yeah,
I
and you
think I'd
probably
be way
bought it for what,
happier.
like 250?
My house I bought for
Yeah.
500.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
like yeah. So numbers here not as good, but a more premium neighborhood, and I think you get a more premium product with the distance from the two units.
Yeah.
And I think you have the choice of either living in the 1 bed above garage. If you're like a single young professional, you're
Yeah.
just trying to hustle hard. Yeah, get into this house, go 5% down, live in the garage suite, rent out the front, bring in $2,700 a month in rent. Right?
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Or let's say you got a family already, or you want to have one, live in the main, rent out the back, and then
Yeah.
really you live in absolute privacy, right? That you probably never see them.
Yeah, 100%. It's a fully independent apartment.
Yeah,
So if you're buying a house anyway, you might as well get that bump on top, right?
yeah. And this neighborhood is so beautiful, man.
Yeah, it
It's
is
such a
nice.
nice neighborhood, and
And actually, you're right by the river and all the trails there, right? Yeah, you're
yeah,
right on along the river. I know Matt loves to take his dog for a walk there. Like, it's beautiful back there.
I get really jealous of how close to the 401
Yeah,
because
that's
I
a big
live
one too.
here. I gotta do this to get on the 401. I
Yeah,
really wish I was closer to the 401.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Okay.
great area. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it for the two properties I wanted to show.
Oh,
I just wanted to show what's possible out there if you take your blinders off. It's like, hey, when the people think I want to buy, because there's a common theme. It's like I talk about what I do, and people say, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to deal with construction. I don't want to have to deal with
yeah.
contractors. Some people are like, oh my god, a house from the 1990s? That's so old.
Yeah.
Right? So when people say that, I'm like, okay, well, here you go buy new construction, right? But
Yeah.
when they think new construction, they're thinking, oh, I have to buy a condo, or I have to buy just a regular single family home. Like, yeah, a lot of people like the one beside this and the one next to it, they're all just regular single family homes,
Yeah.
and you're paying almost the same price. They might be slightly cheaper, but you're getting way less rent compared to how much
Yeah.
this thing could be bringing. So when you're buying new construction, definitely see if there's an option like this out there where you're buying new construction duplexes whenever possible.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy, man. Like I've been dealing with a lot of people here in Toronto where it's just like, they're buying the 750, 850 pre-cons here,
What do they get?
condos, like they probably get 800 square feet, 900 square feet, and they're renting it out for 2,800 to 3 grand total rent.
That's
It's
crazy.
nuts, man. Plus condo fees, plus everything else. And I mean, Toronto condo fees are not cheap, right? Plus Toronto property tax, and you're paying that 25, 30 grand in land transfer tax. It
So
doesn't make sense to me, man. It's why I'm renting.
yeah, so for the same amount of money, buy something like this that's designed like a model
Yeah,
home that
yeah,
also brings $4,500 a month in income with a
yeah,
condo fee of $40 a month, and it's just as headache free as a condo in term because it's brand spanking new with a Tarion warranty.
yeah, yeah. I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
Uh,
If pre-con's your game, I don't get why this is not. Anyway,
well,
preaching to the
the
choir.
thing is, you were surprised by these products were available.
That's
Even
true,
you,
and I know Belleville, and I know
yeah.
Belleville. Yeah, because I
And
haven't. I won't lie. I have assumed pre-cons didn't make sense. I've actually told people that these areas are very nice areas, but you probably won't find anything to invest. So you have proven me wrong, George. You have proven me wrong.
so that's just to show you that if people just don't know that this is an option out there.
Yeah,
And there are new construction properties like the first one we saw, especially with the rate bite down. You're cash flowing like, was it $400 a month? Maybe more.
yeah.
Was it 600? That was
For
crazy.
the buy down, it was like $600. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
like
let's say even if I overestimated your rent, you still got a spread there. Or, like I said, my preference, get 25 grand in cash, like back. That's
yeah.
unreal.
So
So cool,
all
man.
right.
Well, those are good ones. Those are good ones. I don't know, open my eyes a bit.
Yeah.
Sure.
The next time someone wants to buy 800K condo, it's like maybe you should buy this instead. It makes twice the amount
Yeah,
of money.
yeah. And it's easier to qualify for because you make so much rent.
Yeah. The appraisers would use market rent when you're buying them empty.
Yes. Oh, 100%. And it's
Yeah.
pretty standard, right? Because nobody buying pre-con has tenants in them already.
Right.
So if you're buying it as a rental property with 20% down, it's just a given you have to use market rents. And the market rents, they're going to be pretty solid. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, guys.
Cool, man.
We'll wrap it up here today. Um, if you're interested in buying one of these pre-construction properties and you're wondering how do I qualify for this, or how does that work with the 1.5% rate buy down, definitely reach out to Ribhu. He's your mortgage guy and
Mhm.
property guy in general. And yeah, if you want to buy any of these, just reach out to me because I think this stuff's cool. If I had more money, I'd probably buy one of these.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when I deal with my investment properties, I'm like, man, what this would be a lot easier
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. You
If I had a
should.
portfolio of 10 of these, I could be in the Mediterranean, right?
Yeah. I mean, you should just buy it. Just buy it, man.
Just
Rent
buy
out
it
your
with
current place. Move in
yeah,
for
yeah,
5% down.
true. I'm actually gonna turn my house into a duplex first and then do that.
There you
I'm gonna
go.
frame it myself. We'll see how that goes.
Oh, well, okay.
No,
I'll
don't totally
factor that
praise with that.
into I'll factor that into Christina's rent assessment.
Just kidding. Uh, I'll lay the floor myself. I know how to do that.
Okay, nice. No,
Yeah.
I believe in you, George. I believe in you. You've been around the block.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week. We probably will be taking a break around actual holidays, but I think next week we can make it still. That's not a problem.
Yeah, let's do it.
Right, Ribhu?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I could do one from Trinidad
When are you leaving?
on the 24th.
Okay.
So not next week. Yeah,
Okay.
we could do one from Trinidad. We could do a Trinidadian real estate deal on the beach somewhere.
Present a Trinidadian deal?
Oh yeah, just for fun. Not
Yeah.
really.
All right, guys.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week.